Welcome to another Escape Route stream. We hit 3,000 subscribers. It kind of blows my mind a little bit, because let me tell you how it's been for the last, 3 or so years on YouTube. I've basically been stuck in the 2,000 range, going sort of up and down in between, 2,000 and 2,500, and then I sort of hit 2,500, and then I was stuck there for a very long time. It's kind of weird. You put tons of effort into videos, and you put them out there and they get 20 to 30 views, and then you put out a silly edit of the Mario movie and it ends up pulling in over 300,000 views. It doesn't make sense. It's stopped making sense to me. But despite the fact it doesn't make sense to me, I am still super happy to see tons of new viewers, tons of new subscribers, and I'm going to make sure I do something Mario themed just for you guys. So, welcome Vlad, welcome Chuck. Just gonna go ahead and unpause on this. I did do a very brief test earlier to make sure it was recording and capturing okay. So there will be a save file here. Or there won't be a save file here. Is everything else set up how I did it? Screen swapping? Screen swapping. Okay, everything else is set up, but apparently it didn't save. I know that this game is notorious for only letting you save after castles, so we're going to be using save states, but yeah, I'm super excited for this. So I got this game back in 2007 or 8 as a birthday present, and I played it to bits. I completely shredded this game into nothingness, into completed paste. I completely obliterated this game, but I don't think I ever got all the coins, all the star coins, and I would like to try and do that today. Now I understand that that's a lot of work. Ultimately, if we see the end of the game today, I'm happy. But I want to try and 100% this, because it's a good game and it checks out. So I know the gist of 1-1, because I did this earlier. I know what I need to do, what I need to avoid. Says the guy who just screwed himself out of the secret in the stage. So I will have to play through this stage again, because I just screwed myself out of the secret, I think. Unless... somewhere around here. There's a... actually, no! No! No, it's the pipe after here! I'm safe. So there's a secret route where you can get red coins, but I haven't missed that, I don't think. No, I've missed the pipe as well. Yeah, I have to go back. It's the one with the giant fetish and the mini mushroom as well. Yeah. Two lots of weird mushrooming going on. Weird mushrooming itself sounds like something inappropriate. So if I go back into... Thank you. If I go back into this stage, I can get the coin that I missed. It also means I can get fire flowers, and then I can get a fire flower in reserve as well. Not pick up the big mushroom. The other way to do this stage is to go get the middle route, then come back and get the big mushroom. And then you don't lose anything, but... It's not this lot. I love that the enemies dance along with the music in this game. What's the infamous ERB drinking today? Windex. Got a bottle of Windex here. I have to point out, for YouTube purposes, that's a joke. It's not actually Windex. I don't encourage people drink window cleaner. It's just sort of like blue raspberry flavor squash. Hey, Jacob. Talking about Xbox stuff today of all days? On Mario Day? It's not Mario Day. There we go. Oh dear, we're on the other screen. Luckily, I have my swap screen button. Ahaha! Isn't that amazing? This setup is really designed for like RPGs and stuff where the action is always on the top screen. But, bing. What? Because I'd already played this stage once. I went back to get the coin I missed. Go back and pick up some of the stuff I left back here now. Gonna go ahead and get that Mega Mushroom, which is here. And get some more lives. Still only 2 1-ups. Get to somewhere safe so they drop somewhere safe. Yeah. 11 seems good. 11 to take on 1-2 seems like a good shout. Ugh. Missed the jump. I don't think you need to jump the gaps. I'm just being safe. Yeah. A, which is B on my controller. Because Xbox controllers be Xbox controllers, right? And Nintendo controllers be Nintendo controllers, right? When the Naruto Ultimate Ninja games released on Nintendo Switch, I had trouble doing the QuickTime events at first because they didn't line up with the buttons I was expecting them to be. Which screwed me over. That Zelda demo gave everyone a false impression of what a Wii U Zelda was going to be like. Don't need a springboard anyway. Oh, I could have Koopa shelled up there. Never mind. This is the Mario game with the weird, like, wall-kicking mechanic. They added in a bunch of stuff from the 3D Marios into this. And some of it works and some of it doesn't work. But overall, I really like this game's gameplay. It's just really solid. That's the reason why this one in particular was on the poll. And I'm kind of glad that this won, because this is the one I know best of the 4. Followed by Super Princess Peach, which I played through in full as well. You gotta do some adulting, righto? Have fun with your adulting. Yeah, so what's the point in that path up there? Is it just for nostalgia's sake? Is that coin number 2? Coin number 2, we're good. I haven't missed anything. Like, the problem with New Super Mario Bros. Wii, for example, is all the tilting controller stuff. Like, to play that, I'd have to sync up an actual Wiimote or play it on actual hardware, which is an option. I do have a Nintendo Wii sitting around here. Have you played Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair? No, but I own it. EGS gave both of them away, I'm pretty sure. So I own both of them, but no, I haven't played it. I hear it's a lot better than actual Yooka-Laylee. Like, it's more like a Donkey Kong Country. And I'm up for something that's Kong Country-like, you know? I'm gonna run out of time. I don't know where the coin is. That's where I was. That's the pipe I came out of. Reckon it could be up there? Getting close to the end of the stage, and I haven't seen it yet. Top. Yeah. Seems pretty good. There's so many hidden secrets in this game, like all over the place. There's entire worlds that you can jump to. Shortcuts that you can take. I probably won't be going for those, because trying to beat bosses while you're tiny is really difficult. Oh hey, I unlocked a mushroom house. Oh, I guess that was a secret exit. So I unlocked the mushroom house, but I missed that path. Here I go. So I want to play through the level again just to get the other. Blair! I already have one of those. Toadsworth. And that's why you're not in the film. That's why they kicked you out of the film, Toadsworth. Here I go. So I guess I'll go through again and go for the regular exit. Just so I can get that mushroom house. This won't stay 100% run for long. When I get tired. I'll stop caring about 100%. I vaguely recall there being a really difficult snake block level in this game that I must have tried 60-something times as a teen. Oh, I see what you mean. Down there. I wonder if I can go back in there. Yeah. Oh! Oh, ain't this a nice room? That's what I'm talking about. Secrets on top of secrets in this game. I love it. But, did it take my fire flower away? Get another one, though. Oh! Lame! This game only having one... Of course. This game only having one item in reserve really sucks. When, you know, Super Mario Bros. 3 let you hold, like, 20. Yeah, that was on the NES. That could clearly handle that many items. It's ridiculous I'm only allowed to carry one in this. Right, so yeah, that opened up the regular exit.
Here I go.
Yeah, World introduced that sort of one item thing. Right, so it did allow me to skip a level, but I would be skipping a level with, you know, star coins to collect in it. This game has such a sense of identity. Oh, fuck. Don't press down. It's not like the raccoon... No, not the raccoon. The flying squirrel Mario from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, where you could press down a little bit. Okay. This level doesn't seem too bad, does it? Got the 3 coins quite easily. Oh, 8 red coins on these. Fun. That's another thing they borrowed from 3D Mario. The 8 red coins was introduced in Super Mario 64. Then again, that game was all about exploration, so the red coins made sense. The red coins would be hidden somewhere. Yeah. Red coins being so easy to get and being more of like a time challenge thing. That's more like the blue coins in Super Mario 64. Those were the timed ones that were usually on a set path and easy to find. They were also worth a lot more. 5 coins each as opposed to the 2 of the red coins. I haven't checked to see what red coins in this game give you. Presumably they follow the rule and give you 2. This is the wrong kind of item for fighting dry bones. Fireballs don't hurt them. But the ice flower does. Odyssey is one of those games that for everything good it does like 3 bad things. Like, I like Odyssey enough, you know? But I'm not one of these people that would go like, oh, it's one of my favorite Mario games of all time, or, you know, it really understands what a Mario game is. It's the obvious evolution of the 3D Mario formula. No, it's not. It's not even close to the obvious evolution of the 3D Mario formula. That would be something equivalent to 64 and Sunshine. Odyssey is more similar to 3D World. I think that's one of those pipes you jump in and it sends you upwards, right? There we go. And I want to see what's in here. Sunshine's an interesting one, isn't it? I like Sunshine's vibe. I like its world building. I like that its levels are all interconnected and make sense in a way that Mario 64's levels do not. I really appreciate that about Sunshine. Oh. Oh. Woo. There we go. Give me that. Yeah, some of the missions themselves can be very ridiculous. Oh. That was easy. Give me Peach back. A little bit too easy. I'm trying to work out where the secret path is in that castle. Oh, Mini Mario. Yeah. See, that's the problem with these cannons, is like, you have to beat that Bowser boss, that Kid Bowser, Bowser Jr. You have to beat him and complete the whole level leading up to him in Mini Mushroom to be able to use the cannon, and it's just a shortcut to another world, so we don't have to worry about that. Wow. I love the way they look for the tune. So the fun thing is, really, you can't copyright that. If you wanted to make your own video game where you're a man and you run around bashing blocks and there's music that goes bar, I'm pretty sure those bar samples are on like Vocal Pearls or Voice Spectral or one of those sound libraries. So you can even use the same bar without owing Nintendo anything. You can have your music play bar, and the people playing the game will be like, "Hey, that's very Nintendo. You're copying Nintendo," and they wouldn't be able to do anything about it. You can't copyright that. So what I'm saying is, I want to see a whole bunch of Neo Super Mario the Man 2 on iOS store. Did it keep my coin? It did not keep my coin.
Here I go.
It started. It started. The deaths have started. Welcome, Hopla Bobla. Did you know the Wii, or Revolution like it was known, had many prototypes?
Here I go.
And because your uncle works at Nintendo, you've played each of them, right? Right. Time to pull my finger out. Take this serious. Mini Mushroom, no! Mini Mushroom's garbage! But I need one for that coin. Right. It's alright, there's one over here. It was going so well.
Here I go.
You know, I had 19 lives. I was king of the world. Oh, here we go. Here's something I can make use of. Well, I can't get that coin now, can I? Four one-ups? That almost makes up for the 4 I lost. D-switch? Yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. Got it. Alright. This game is awesome. I just really like how good the platforming is. How are you recording? I'm using a little bit of black magic. A little bit of voodoo. I met a man, his name was Papa Shango, and he taught me the secrets to voodoo. And he said, it's kind of weird that we have voodoo magic especially dedicated to capturing from the Nintendo DS, but I'll teach you how to do that magic, and he taught me. It's truly impressive stuff. Like, I never thought I would meet the king of the underworld. I ask for real. Desmume. X432R. There's your answer.
Here I go.
World 1 mushroom. Well, if it shuffles like that, how are you meant to know? Using a little Nintendo. Right. I could play this on the Wii U. It would require setting the Wii U back up.
Here I go.
But even then, if I were playing it on the Wii U, there'd be no guarantee I'd be playing an official copy, would there? For the record, I own this game, so... I have a Nintendo 3DS, I have Twilight Menu. I can rip my DS games, thank you very much. Ugh! Does that mean I lose the coins? That means I lose the coins.
Here I go.
Nintendo don't like people exercising the right of property. Eh? You said it, not me. Japanese companies, Japanese mindset, that's fine. Copyright law is flawed. Ah! Same place twice. Copyright law is flawed.
Here I go.
Especially in Japan. That's not a criticism of Japan. That is a criticism of Japan's law. I have plenty of issues with Japan's law. Let's start with their obscenity laws. I don't know, I want to keep this with a green dollar symbol next to it, so we're not going to discuss that today. My argument is that there is a slight delay between my button presses and the game taking action. So the fact that I can platform relatively well, considering this, and also the game was never designed to be played with a controller. You know, it was designed to be played on a handheld. It's truly amazing that I am able to pull off the jumps that I was going to pull off. So, you know. My jumps are fine. My jumps are perfectly acceptable. My jumps are of high grade. My jumps are free range. "25 lives. So begins 25 lives. Get ready for me to lose them all on that one castle with the snake block. Because that one destroyed me. As a teenager, that one destroyed me. Oh! So close. How was that not a 1-up? I hit the top of that.
So nice.
It's time to hydrate. Let's bring out the Windex. You want to spend the star coins. Wait. I don't keep them forever? Does anybody know when the next Mario and Sonic Olympic Games title will release? Well, assuming that the next Olympics is 2024, if it's following... What is it? If it's following what it was meant to originally follow, then we should hear about it at Nintendo's event this summer. But that's assuming it is actually going ahead in 2024. We would be hearing about it this year, in 2023. I don't need any of these item houses, but I would like to check out that water level.
Here I go.
Mario Kart 9 probably won't happen until the Mario Kart 8 DLC is finished. I can't see them wanting to announce a new Mario Kart when there's still Mario Kart DLC and still potential Mario Kart purchasers who are on the fence. Even though it's sold as much as it has, I bet you there's still people out there that were like, I might get Mario Kart. And it's those people they won't want to alienate. Kind of feel bad just, like, eliminate... Never mind, I don't feel bad eliminating the sharks. They brought this on themselves. what is your favorite Mario game?
Here I go.
That is a very difficult question to answer. There's so many great Mario games. I guess I would have to separate it by gameplay style. My favorite 2D Mario is Super Mario Brothers 3. My favorite 3D Mario... I want to say Mario 64, but in truth, that would be just nostalgia talking. Super Mario 64, I think I would say. No, there's got to be better 3D Mario games, isn't there? Mario 64. I like Sunshine's world building, but as we've mentioned a little bit earlier on this stream, the like mission design for Sunshine is awful. Mario. Maybe Galaxy then, or Galaxy 2. Probably Galaxy 2. I mean, Galaxy 2 is better than Galaxy 1. Yeah, maybe Galaxy 2. Favorite Sonic? 2D Sonic? Sonic CD. Yeah. I'm one of those people. That loves Sonic CD. 3D Sonic? Adventure 1. Sonic Adventure. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm a normie. Banjo-Kazooie's great. I don't go much for Tooie. Tooie's got the same sort of problem that Super Mario Sunshine has. You know, like... Like, there's too much to do, and it's not always clear where you can go. I think we'll see our Banjo game, admittedly 2 years after I thought we'd see our Banjo game. But we'll see our Banjo game this Summer Games Fest. Well, I hope so. Let's put it this way, right?
So nice.
The press is currently on Microsoft for not releasing anything, right? For not showing anything. Despite the fact that Microsoft has had tons of solid releases this year, Sony has barely released anything. But that's besides the point. The press is, like, anti-Microsoft strong. If they wanted to... Oh my god. If they wanted to shut the press up, Microsoft would announce a Banjo-Kazooie even if it isn't ready. Just to shut the press up.
Here I go.
Just to say, Banjo-Kazooie is coming. You know, and then... Because let's face it, the people who are writing for video game magazines and websites now are the people who are my age. You know. Washed up losers in their 30s. Who think they know better about the video game industry because they grew up through the golden era. And those are the kind of people that if a Banjo-Kazooie is announced, they're going to be, Banjo-Kazooie? You know, so those are the people you want to appeal to if you're Microsoft. You want to appeal to the losers in their 30s that tell everybody else how to think. Are you a voice actor? Unfortunately not. I have looked into it, but they're just... there's not really an ideal way to get into voice acting. You've got websites like, oh, what's it called? They keep sending me emails all the time, like, this is ideal for you, and then it's like, we want you to play a 32-year-old black woman, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't fit. Now, there's websites, like, dedicated to like, voice acting and getting you gigs, but there's never anything that really fits my style. I think I'd be much better off making something of my own and getting that out there and getting that successful and getting discovered through that. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Like I said, I've considered it. Xbox's 2022 summer show ended with an ex-Rare dev saying, "Where's Banjo? A new game got green lit." Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that. Oh, it's Blowser. I'm surprised they didn't have a brick bridge that disappeared when someone stood on it in the Mario movie. It wasn't like a bridge with a button, unless I missed it. If I thought so too, I would have gone for it. But I don't think I could. Oh my god, it's fruit time. Better watch out. World 2-1. We're in the desert already. I hate desert worlds. Always have, always will. I hate pokies as well. I hate spinies. I hate all these things. If you hate it, why are you playing it? That's a very good question. World 7 is very difficult. Is that the world that, with that... There was a castle with a snake block? And it thoroughly pissed me off because it was so difficult. That was probably World 7. Snake blocks are really annoying because you have to take the game so slowly. Being able to smell things in the controller seems like a really bad idea. I don't... Oh. Oh, so it was smell. Why? Why would you... Why would you do that with a game controller? That's an awful idea. So what was the point of that pipe? Other than for a couple of coins? Smelling a controller just makes no sense. They're already complaining that video games take long enough to develop as it is. Now they want to add smell synthesis into controllers? No one would use it. It would be used in like 2 titles. I don't know, now you've mentioned for Borderlands, I might be convinced. That was it? That's all that was in there? And for the record, the whatever the hell those things are called are Spinies. And poor Spinies. Reasons why Super Mario World is superior, number 15. You can take a Lakitu's Cloud after you kill them. Can't hear. Smelling Tiny Tina. Getting close to Tiny Tina and smelling Tiny Tina. Yeah, you're right. It'd be a terrible idea. Who'd want that? When it was revealed that something was looking into say the brand name and close the ad. Yeah, the whole open a verification can to continue meme, but there's some truth to that kind of advertising being explored by companies. They want confirmation, basically, that the person seeing the ad has seen the ad. Now, having a little X in the corner of an ad that you have to click, that's not confirmation enough for some companies, you know. Because a lot of people don't bother looking at the ads now. They just look up at the X in the corner of the screen, they get ready to click it, and they click it, dismiss the ad. So advertising companies know that their ads are not even getting seen anymore. So they want proof that someone's seen an ad, right? And what better way to prove someone saw the ad than to get them to say the name of the thing that's being advertised? I'm not saying I approve of this, because this is a ridiculous idea, but I can see why companies like this. I can see why they like the idea. Because it guarantees that you've seen the ad. Never mind, I take it back. This game is superior. Or at least on par with... Oh, and look, there it is. Why don't they change the position of the X? I think there's certain European advertising laws around that. But I have seen the dismiss be in other corners of the screen, and I have seen advertisers put fake X's on ads, which is against the law, but they do it anyway. we please stop throwing Spinies down when I got 2 coins?
Can I go?
This is starting to get nonsense now. A fireball from above will do it. That I have learned. Oh, it's alright. Let's try not getting killed by Lakitu this time. And his dumb Spinies. Meet Coca-Cola. Friend at my place, what's going on? It is so silly, isn't it? That whole, like, advertising concept. But it puts the name of the brand in the person's mouth. And that is more effective to an advertiser than, you know. When I get an ad for something, and I'm like, oh my god, another ad, right? I badmouth the product, but you know what? That product is living, as they say, rent-free in my head, as a result. I mean, they're getting what they want out of it, right? The advertisers. I feel like the advertising they've got now is fine. It pisses me off, which means the brand is in my head. You know, I can tell you which companies I'm constantly getting ads for. Which means they're forever planted in my head as annoying. Now, someone who is more easily swayed would be, oh, I'm always getting ads for these companies, therefore I have to buy these products. Whereas, I get an ad for a company, I go out of my way to avoid buying their product. If Duracell are going to keep advertising to me, I will keep buying Energizer batteries. That's my style. That's who I am. So their ads won't work, even if I have to stand there and say, Duracell! To dismiss the advert. The point is, I'm still not going to be buying their crappy batteries. So, I mean, it feels like a waste of time to me. But I get the logic. Looking into a controller who pauses the game when you go away. Oh, I hate that idea. A controller that can become warm or cold. Isn't that a controller that just overheats? Unskippable 30-second ads. You know, they're a terrible idea. By the way, I'm sure we've already had a couple of them. At least one of them already during this stream. But it's a terrible idea. And people who do, like, 30-minute unskippable ads are horrible people. Anyway, you'll probably get another one in about 4 minutes. YouTube without ads, it would be nice, wouldn't it? We're talking about before like the intense monetization of everything. Everything's got to make money now. Got to imagine the costs of a service like YouTube, right? Of having all that video content available at a single click whenever you want it. I imagine the costs of running something like that are large. But I would also imagine, since it's Alphabet Inc., Google, right? They can probably afford to run that. I remember your weird name. Welcome, just a Sonic E Shadow. I need the second switch. There may be some background barking. Do not be alarmed, it means the cretin is free. Got up here. Ha 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 ha! YouTube should gift bundles to streamers with brand logos. Stream kits. There's some logic to the whole, like, carrying a brand on your stream and then getting paid by them. I know a lot of Twitch streamers that do that. Really, it depends how tuned in the company is. Did I get all the coins? No, I'm missing one. Ask the same question again and you'll get a very ridiculous, offensive answer. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It feels like it was a long time coming. Meta working on a Twitter competitor. Now's the time. While Twitter's a mess, now's the time. Well, really, now would have been the time to launch it, but... You know, while people are losing faith in Twitter, that's the time to release your Twitter competitor. I just wish the current Twitter CEO would, you know, do the things that the current Twitter CEO has promised they would do. You know, that's the issue I have. Speaking of 30-second unskippable ads, if you're watching right now and you're not getting an ad, you're either watching a VOD, you're watching with an ad blocker, or you have managed to avoid advertisements. Welcome. I still appreciate you anyway. Oh! People getting rewarded for watching ads. It might be a legal issue with that, but I'd love to see something like that implemented. Like, you know, if you get served 10 Coke ads, then you get, I don't know, 25% off a Coke. Like, participating retailers. Yeah, something like that. Hell, you should get a free Coke at that point. Yeah, I can't see that being fully implemented, because nobody will click on a commercial tweet at that point. Oh, the unknowingness of what you'll receive could encourage people to take part. Almost like a raffle or a lottery. I appreciate that. I will admit, I'm one of those people that does use one. I know. I'm advertising on Google, and yet I use one. I fully understand the reasons why people use them. YouTube is not banning people who use them. YouTube is currently testing out a feature whereby they may block the use of ad blockers. All that will happen is a more crafty developer will come along and make a better ad blocker. One that blocks that ad block. Oh, could you imagine if they banned people for using an ad blocker? Do you know that, like, 90% of the site's content creators would disappear overnight? They would never do that. That would be foolish. Then again, big corporations making foolish mistakes seems pretty common nowadays. Understandable, yeah. YouTube Premium is there for people who get the benefits out of it. Like all things, I would say only go for something if you can get the benefits out of it. I watch, or at least try to watch, a lot of anime. So, for me, despite the fact that they do a terrible job with the shows they host, Crunchyroll does have an amazingly large, like, library of shows available. So yeah, I'm one of them Crunchyroll subscribers. Getting hit with a blue shell while in second place. It is possible in Mario Kart. But I can't remember the exact requirements for that to happen. Hey, Space. Maybe if someone is in first place, but they drive into first place. So someone is not in first place, they have a blue mushroom in their items, they drive into first place while carrying the blue mushroom. The blue... You got me confused now. The blue shell. Oh, do I not keep the item? Oh, for real? The game's gonna be like that? Better still be a... I want a mini mushroom. Give me a mini mushroom. Oh my god, that's useless where I am. Actually, that's not too bad. That's actually an awful item for this level. That's an awful item for this level. Oh! No! Haven't I suffered enough? Seriously? MK9 needs to add the poison mushroom. Are you kidding? What would that do? Slow you down? Mario Kart needs less items. Better yet, Mario Kart needs, you know, to calm down on the difficulty a little bit. You know, it's been getting a bit ridiculous as of late. Oh, come on! That's not fair. Am I meant to fly around in yellow? Oh, I see. Get instantly eliminated from a race. You would want an item that would break the game balance that bad? That's something you want? Terrible idea. Yeah, it's probably a Kaiser Manua mod. Those are pretty good. It completely copies the platforming from Odyssey as well. That really just quality platforming. Oh, leave me alone! Haven't I suffered enough? God! This stage sucks! Oh. I'll have to come back and get the other star coin. I'm sure I've missed it. Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, means to block blue shells is a good idea. So I played a game called El Chavo Kart. Based on a popular Mexican television series. It's a Mario Kart clone. It was released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Right? That game has, like, 3 ways to deal with that game's blue shell. So you end up getting, pretty good at dodging that thing. And it encourages players who, you know, have a decent level of skill. Yeah, I was about to say the horn doesn't block it. Trumpet might. This was created the same year Roblox was created. Right, okay. Is that back when Roblox was called, like, Dynablocks? I remember that! I'm old! I meant to get up there. Am I meant to float in there? Yeah. Got it! Whew. Oh, that was stressful. God. Get in there. There we go.
So nice.
That one's a little tense. That one got me a little tense.
Here I go.
World 5. I said we weren't going to use cannons. Here we are using a cannon. Why not? I can travel between the worlds now. Which character did you think would appear in the post-credit scene? Wario. That's who I was expecting. I was expecting Wario, voiced by Chris Martinet, to be like, why they been out in the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm going to steal their business. You know, like, that's... Yes, we serve queens. I was hoping they'd introduce Wario. I'm kind of disappointed that Wario wasn't in the film. He seemed like an obvious choice. That snow actually hurt Mario if it lands on him. Yeah, with him taking the Mario Brothers plumbing and him flipping the M, being like, isn't that right, Waluigi, Yes, we will serve those Mario Brothers right for stealing our business, something like that. Like, it turns out they were rivals. It's the reason why they don't plumb in, outside of Brooklyn and Queens. Because the Wario Brothers plumb there. Like, we're going to take their territory now. Yeah, I would have watched that. That would be a great sequel. Yeah, Yoshi. It's not really a surprise. We saw Yoshi's earlier in the film. Like, it didn't have... Let me tell you what happened, right? So I was at the movie watching them. I was at the cinema watching the movie. I got there eventually, right? And I was there with my folks, and they left because, you know, like... long movie, old people, bladders, you know, ain't what they used to be, right? So they go running off. I'm like, I'll wait to see the post-credit screen. At this point, I'm the only person in the theater because there were about 8 of us on that showing. There's about 8 of us at that showing. I was the last person in the theater, and I'm waiting, and just the credits are dragging on. I'm like, screw it. I pulled out my phone, post-credit screen description, a Yoshi egg, and I walked out. I couldn't be bothered to sit there and watch the post-credit screen, because, you know, I looked at what it was, and I was like, nah. Not me. Post-game? I ain't even beaten the game yet. I'm sure I have a completed save on my actual cart. I have no idea where my actual cart is right now. I fell for the same trap again! Worst part about this is falling for the same trap twice.
So nice.
Video time!
Here I go.
Oh, gimme. Ugh. Garbage. Garbage. Then 5 coins to go down there. That code is you can only go in the right direction, not left. Ah.
Here I go.
The mini mushroom has been surprisingly useful today for a couple of pipes and areas. But yeah, still better than a mini mushroom. Oh yeah, of course. Immune. But with all the ice here, this might be my first ice flower of the day in this level. I like those. Gonna get a cold bum sitting there, isn't he? Thank you. See? That mushroom was handy. There I was moaning about the mushroom, and the mushroom got me through that. Like, I'm used to these beetles, like, dropping down? I must be thinking of, like, Buzzy Beetles from Mario 3, because these beetles don't do that. No? I was honestly expecting there to be, like, some sort of block there. What a nasty route that upper path is. And I bet you that's where... No, because I've already missed the middle star coin. They tend to go in order. As expected, I'll have to go through the level again anyway. Where was the midpoint? Oh, good! Have you seen Jack Black's latest music video / song? No, I have not. I stopped following his music around about the time Tenacious D tried to come back with The Rise of the Phoenix. That's around about the time I lost interest in Tenacious D's music. Way up there. There's something that lets me float? I don't remember there being something that lets me float. In Gianna Sisters, there's something that lets you float. I'd much rather be playing Gianna Sisters right now. I can't even say that with a straight face. There's nothing up there? So is there a pipe I should have... Yeah, I reckon there's a pipe I should have gone down. Unless that's it. Oh. That's an exit.
So nice.
Yeah, the Buzzy Beetles are the ones that drop and spin. Yeah. Pipe, huh? Oh. Miss out on the palace, though. We'll have to do them all at some point. I reckon there's something back there. Seems kind of obvious. Please land somewhere safe. Ah. Midway points aren't, like, telegraphed in this. That's something that Mario World definitely does better. Telegraphing where the midway points are. Mario 3 didn't have that problem, because Mario 3 didn't have midway points. Remember those snails? I am having major Mandela effect here. I don't remember these snails. I've gotten so old, I've forgotten an enemy in this game. I don't remember those snails at all. There's no need to apologize for being late to a stream. It's not school. It's not a family reunion. It's just a live stream. Early onset dementia? You think? Giant mushroom on demand. At what point is a giant mushroom on demand useful? Oh my god. Well, that was foolish. About as useful as Channel 4 on demand. Once again, going back to the advertisements argument, 4OD has way too many adverts. When I was trying to watch Rick and Morty on Channel 4, I would end up catching it weekly because I would get less adverts on regular TV than I did on 4OD. Yeah. Less adverts on the streaming service. Less adverts on the TV than I did on the streaming service. It's like advert 1 of 9. Excuse me? You what? 1 of 9? That's Eiko, but in a Mario outfit. Oh dear. I was into that Harley Quinn show for a very short amount of time, and then I fell off it. It got... Without using a buzzword, it got a little bit too political. So I backed out. You know, I liked it for a while. Oh! I do want to save a state real badly. Did it? Yeah. Oh my god! No! Oh, that's... No! That's really shit. I'm calm now. Quite often, quite often. Oh, come on! Come on! Oh, you gotta be... You want to see the pooping Stitch clip again? Glutton for punishment, you are. Ha ha ha, I'm fine. Coming to PC and Xbox soon. It's only just been announced, my dude. It's only just been announced. All the footage shows wireframe maps. That game is not coming out for a year at least. I'm sorry to report that Mouse is not coming out for a year at least. It's only just been shown off. It's only just got a Steam page. That game is not coming out anytime soon. I'm a little bit concerned about Mouse, because it's... I don't want to sound like an asshole, because, you know, I've got friends in the indie game sphere, and, you know, there's been some very quality indie games made. But whenever a game is sold purely on its style, that irks me. And Mouse is one of those games that's very clearly being sold on its style, and that irks me. For the same reason that, like, everybody else is excited for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, right? I'm looking at it thinking, yeah, but where's the game? All I'm seeing is the style. All I'm seeing is it being sold on the style. I don't buy games based on style. Not anymore. I have been burned. I'm very skeptical of style. Until I see some proof that the game is more than its style. Is that a permanent switch or a time switch? Games that, you know, are sold on their style, right? Let's take Agent 64, for example, which I played a brief demo of that was released last year. No more news on it. Only one playable level in the demo. Concerns me a little. Yo, is any progress being made on that? At least there's a solid game underneath. You know, Agent 64 at least has a level with criteria, difficulty levels. Mouse is just a little bit of gameplay we've seen. With a Cuphead-style art style. Yeah, if you manage to somehow fight that boss as Mini Mario... You go through a secret path to World 4. So you miss out on an entire world.
Here I go.
Yes, I needed that. This is nice, isn't it? This is pleasant. It's not a bad water level. Not one of those water levels that makes you want to spit. There we go. Ugh. I'm cautiously optimistic. I have seen far too many games that I want to play, and there's just no news on them. I mean, right now, at this point in history, I'm excited for more games that I have no news for than ever. Right? I'm excited for Fable, I know nothing. I'm excited for the new Perfect Dark, I know nothing. I'm excited for the new Banjo, I know nothing. I'm excited for DokeV. Game keeps getting cancelled every week. Just... Cuphead's selling point at first, the graphics. And that's a fun connection you just made there, because I don't like Cuphead either. I don't like Cuphead either. Yes, Cuphead's selling point originally was the graphics, yeah. I'm hoping for that DokeV news blowout, that Microsoft blowout. I am done waiting for news on the games I want to play. It's crushing. Yes. It has been implied at an investor's report that, you know, we're going to hear something at SGF. I've been hurt too much before. Yeah, it's got metahuman tech. That's what we know about Perfect Dark. Apparently Fable is playable from start to finish. Yet we still know nothing about it. Which is, you know... How can a game be playable from start to finish and I still know nothing about it? Well, then again... That was the case with Hi-Fi Rush. So... But... It's a little bit different. We didn't know Hi-Fi Rush existed until it came out. You know. Perfect Dark, Fable, we know exists. That's the worst part. Banjo, we practically know exists. And we've heard nothing. Off. It started moving! Was there any indication that it would start move? Plot twist, they've made 2 Fable games. I know what you're saying there is, plot twist, they've made 2 Fable games now that they're going to release. But I like to think you're saying they made 2 Fable games, Fable 1 and Fable 2, and none of the others matter.
Here I go.
Please, please do not make the new Perfect Dark Games of Service. Please. Please don't make it Games of Service. Gamers aren't stupid. Gamers will back away from a game. Gamers will attack. That has happened this year with, what, Suicide Squad? People saying, oh, I won't buy that, that's Games of Service. You know. Why does Redfall need to be online only? Yeah, the gamers have started fighting back against Games of Service. Why does it feel the need to do stupid movements? Is it because it's the Nintendo DS and you could, Nintendo? Did you never stop to think it's the Nintendo DS and you should? This is some babby's first Mario game. You put them off the series forever. Isn't it funny though? Overwatch 2, PvE mode, it's coming. That's why it's called Overwatch 2. Oh, how weird. Where's the PvE now? I don't know. Mushrooms don't do this! Mushrooms don't do this! Oh, come on. This is ridiculous now. I've missed a coin.
So nice.
I'm excited for, you know,
Here I go.
that Capcom dinosaur game having a campaign. But if its campaign's levels are just like multiplayer skirmishes but with bots, I'm out. I like a nice, handcrafted, quality campaign. You know, like Titanfall 2's? Like, sure, I'm saying they should look at the absolute crowning example I've ever played of a first-person shooter campaign, but they should really look at the crowning example of a first-person shooter campaign I've ever played. Money is why. Yeah. Money, money, money. Is it gonna move like that? You gotta get all 3 gold coins in one life. If you're doing the stage in one go. Oh fuck. I'm mad at myself there. I was ducking on a pipe, and I went down it. And that's my own fault. Don't get the item box. Crushing. They don't even move the same way each time. You can't predict for it. I think I have to jump on the Koopa's head here.
Here I go.
If that's the case, that's bullshit. And how is this going to be helpful? No!
Here I go.
Fine, I love my lamp. I love my life. This is the worst placement of a giant mushroom. Agreed, and the game placed that one. Forgive me. I'm sorry. As it turns out, didn't need it.
So nice.
Maybe it was the safety of knowing it was there.
Here I go.
Oh, I can punch too. They took that from Mario World. Doing some work. Be done in 40 minutes. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go for at least another 2 hours and 40 minutes. Otherwise, you won't feel like you've got your money's worth out of this stream. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to keep going. Thought Mario used a gun. Bang! 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 Rules? Screw your rules. I'm gonna do it my way. I'ma cheese that Mario. Meep. Let's wait for it to run out. Yeah, that worked. Okie dokie!
Nice.
What's even the point? That was beautiful. Speaking of Far Cry,
Here I go.
that's a series I have a surprisingly large amount of love for. I was thinking about playing all of them. So I tried to play 5 and got about like a third of the way through it. Best Far Cry. Oh, that's a difficult one to answer. I couldn't possibly have an answer for you, Instincts Predator. I couldn't possibly answer that question for you. Instincts Predator. I like a lot of different Far Cry games for different reasons. I have a soft spot for 5's world. Far Cry 3 is just a very solid game. I don't like Far Cry 2 very much. Like, if I had to pick my least favorite Far Cry, it would probably be 2. I appreciate what it's going for, but that malaria jab thing, like, just really annoyed me. Made that game such a hard game to get into. I'd love to play that new DLC for 6. So, real talk. 6 is on sale on the Xbox Store for something like £24 with the Season Pass, expansion, basically everything. All the DLCs. Should I get it?
So nice.
I mean, I have Far Cry 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the DLCs and expansions and expand-alone on Xbox. So it makes sense to buy 6 digitally as well. I bought them when I got my Series S. I'm like, finally, I'm going to play through all the Far Cry games. And then didn't. Oh boy, ghost houses. They used 3D Goombas for the pumpkin Goombas, but they didn't use 3D Goombas for the regular Goombas. Those are sprites. I want to get up there. Well, I mean, there's still time for them to change their mind, but I don't think they will. If a game is conceived as games as service, it's very hard to ditch that. You know? Queen 2, I'm missing one. So glad I missed the boo there. That would have been really bad luck. That is definitely a fake Star Coin. Do they do that in this? Do they do that in this game? Just sold my last remaining physical 3DS game. I'm holding on to mine. They might be worth something at some point. I've got like Yokai Watch 1, and then both variants of 2 physical sealed. Got a few Japanese games I own physically. Tango's new game, like Tango Gameworks. I don't know, I feel like Tango's got their head in the game enough to know that, like, gamers have seriously lost interest in games as service. Majora's Mask 3D. That's a bad remake. That's a bad remake. I don't know, bad is too kind. That's an awful remake. I want to destroy that. Is there a Koopa shell or something? Running out of time. The OG game doesn't punish you for using regular mechanics. The OG game doesn't punish you for coming up with new ways to defeat bosses. the OG game doesn't completely misunderstand the original game's art style and graphics intent. Yeah. A lot of the soul is gone. It feels like the people who made that Majora's Mask 3D remake had completely different complaints about the original game than I did. Because if they had the same complaints about the game that I did, they wouldn't have changed the things they changed. Okie dokie. Donut blocks. Donut blocks. Don't stand on them too long. All to get that 1 star coin. It's called I'm Crazy. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Oh, look at this! Actually, it looks worse than it is. Because they're donut-shaped, they've got a hole in them. Did I lose the... It's fine. Oh, okay. How are you meant to get that then? The fun thing about articles like ex-director of series would love to see series movie, ex-director of game would love to make new game. Yeah? No shit the ex-director of the Zelda series wants to make a Zelda movie. No shit. Of course he does. It's not the ex-director of the Zelda series who gets to decide who makes a movie based on what. Articles like that annoy me because they're only designed to, like, make people hopeful for something that at this point in time does not exist. How the fuck am I meant to get that? I had all 3 coins. I achieved what needed to be achieved.
Here I go.
I've already made it to World 5. I got there by cannon. I care so very little. Son of a bitch. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course that's how. You think about how long the Legend of Zelda series has run for, right? How many Legend of Zelda video games there have been? Continuities, canons, right? I have zero faith in a Zelda movie respectfully adapting any of them. I've thought about this. Legend of Zelda would work best as a television series adapting Ocarina of Time. And then, at the end of the Ocarina of Time season, right, 24 episodes, an hour long, right, or 12 episodes an hour long, right? It's like, it just shows the words, and you hear, and then Skull Kid turns into the light, and you sequel bait for a Majora's Mask TV series. Going from Ocarina of Time series into Majora's Mask series. Another 12 to 24 episodes of an hour long, right? Long enough to adapt the entire game, all its side plots, and you get someone involved in the Majora's Mask show that, you know, likes Twin Peaks. That's all you need to do. Get someone on board that likes Twin Peaks.
So nice.
Make it trippy. You're probably better than anybody else they could pick. Get someone in who likes Twin Peaks,
Here I go.
knows how to make things trippy and weird. And then you really play into that whole, like, what if Link's dead fan theory. Like, really play into it. Make it just bizarre and morbid as a show. Really sell that notion. I think a really successful Majora's Mask, like, live adaptation is one thing. Possible. If you pick a some, like, young Hollywood heartthrob. Blonde hair, you know, blue eyes. Get some, like, Hollywood heartthrob. Because by the time the show has, like, been on the air for a year, right? And then they're making the Majora's Mask show. Young Link, the actor who will be playing young Link, the boy, will be just old enough to, like, be ready to do a dark role. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not a casting director. I don't know who the young Hollywood heartthrobs are. Ask a Hollywood director. Ask one of those weird Hollywood directors that, you know, ask people to model their feet. No, you've got to go younger for young Link. So young Link is meant to be, like, what? 10? And then, the grown-up Link in Ocarina of Time is 18? So you could maybe, like, pull off, like, a Tom Holland type for adult Link. But even I think that's someone that would be way too grown up for that role. What you want is a relative unknown that people know. That's who you cast for a role like that in a live-action Zelda. This is all hypothetical. I would much rather an anime, naturally. Because you've got manga adaptations of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. And they're all dark, and they're all fun. So I'd much rather have, like, an anime adaptation of those. Dwayne The Rock Johnson as young Link, and Limp Bizkit as adult Link. No. Dwayne The Rock Johnson would make a good All Might strong form, and Kevin Bacon would make a great All Might gaunt form. If not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, then John Cena. But I would much rather have Dwayne The Rock Johnson for an All Might casting. No, don't let Dwayne The Rock Johnson anywhere... I don't know, if it's voice acting, he'd be an alright Darunia, I think. He'd be an alright... Hello, brothers! Scarlett Johansson would make an alright Twilight Princess Zelda, but wouldn't fit for any other Zelda. The Twilight Princess Zelda is very... This is going to be unfortunate, because I'm going to be using these terms to describe a Hollywood actress. Scarlett Johansson is very sultry? Which fits Twilight Princess's Zelda best. No idea what role, but I would offer a role to Brie Larson for a Zelda thing. Don't know what role, but I would offer one. Especially if it was voice acting. Mamma mia! Wah! Wah! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Ah! Mamma mia! Brie Larson as Midna. What, adult form?
Here I go.
Chris Pratt as live-action Mario. I'm gonna say this in the nicest way, and I hope Chris takes this as a compliment, if he's listening. He's not portly enough to play Mario. He's not portly enough. That said, I liked his voice acting as Mario. He wasn't bad. You know. Mario!
Here I go.
Calm. Brie Larson voicing adult Midna. I like that more than maybe I should. Brendan Fraser, yeah. George of the Jungle, fat as he may be. I'm sorry. Wow. Watch out for that buffet. Okay, I'll stop now. I have no right to fat shame as a chubby man myself. Chris Hansen, as in, like, Dateline NBC. You definitely ain't anywhere near that. No. I am deceptively large, but I'm not that large. I hide it well. Oh yeah, thank you fucker for that. Bye-bye. Doing optional levels anyway. I see this game being 2 streams. At least. I was like, I'll play this for 5 hours. I'm starting to nope out at... Why? Why a mini mushroom? Why a mini mushroom? Smash Brothers movie, it's far too early to be talking about a Smash Brothers movie. Fowler mentioned wanting to work on one. Director of the Sonic movie. A Smash Brothers movie is something you do once you've got... fucking bitch hanging onto your legs. She's like... a Smash Brothers movie is something you do when you've got all your main movies out. So, your Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2. Your Super Metroid. Your... Wario World. You got your weird Tingle movie. Like, they didn't bother with the Zelda movie, they just went straight to the Tingle movie. Because that's what people wanted. Once you got all your movies in a row, that's when you start talking about your cinematic universe. You plant hints at it. You lay things out in such a way that you can make it happen when it comes time to. Oh, fuck!
Here I go.
You plant hits in the movies. You connect them together. So you have your Mario movie, and it introduces Yoshi at the end. Then you get either your Super Mario Bros. 2 with Yoshi, or you get your Yoshi movie, right? Okay, either way, you introduce Yoshi. When you're introducing Yoshi, you know, you've already introduced Kamek, Magic Koopa. So, you know, you've got all the people there. You introduce Bowser Jr., you'd be like, Daddy, I finally got her! I brought Mum back! You know, like, you bring Bowser Jr. in, and then... Yeah. It would be interesting if they did retcon Baby Bowser into Bowser Jr., because they are different characters. It'd be interesting to see them retcon that. Suck balls, large spiky dungeon balls, suck balls, spiky dungeon balls. I refuse to be made a fool of. So, Baby Bowser is Baby Bowser. Bowser Jr. is Bowser Jr. They are different characters.
So nice.
If the Mario movie... If the Mario movie 2 or Yoshi's Island movie adapts Yoshi's Island and replaces Baby Bowser with Bowser Jr., then that means the Mario Wiki has to do a shit ton of retconning. Gears of War movie and animated series. Unpopular opinion time. I don't rate Gears of War's story very highly. I know. But there's no better time than now to make me reconsider my stance. Baby Bowser. Oh. So, yeah, okay. Baby Bowser is like young Bowser. That means Bowser grew very large in a very small amount of time.
Here I go.
I suppose it's possible. Oh, yeah, I remember these things. They're a new Super Mario Bros. Only thing. A lot of weird stuff in NSMBU. God, even that sounds like a cinematic universe, doesn't it? NSMBU. Also sounds like a program that reports the news. Dry Bowser. I was expecting to see something Dry Bowser related in the Mario movie. I was very surprised to not see it, but then again, they are trying to avoid putting all their eggs in one basket with that first Mario movie, so. Oh god, I've robbed myself of a star coin just like that. Oh. Well, yeah, you saw Dry Bones in the movie. But Dry Bowser is, of course, Bowser once he's been melted away in the lava. Because Bowser didn't find himself getting dropped in lava, there was no Dry Bones. Discord notification? Ah. This was something I was waiting for some news on, if it will load. You do not have permission to view this channel. Well then. They don't want me covering their game, that's fine. Yes, that's right, I completely forgot that happened. You see, I've only seen the movie once, in the theater. I haven't seen it, you know, on the leaked version that was shown on Albanian TV or whatever. I haven't seen it digitally. I will watch it again when it comes out on Blu-ray. So I completely forgot that we saw a Bowser's minion get turned into mush. Get dry bonesed. Yeah, the Albanian TV leak. I think it was Albanian TV. Why would you have the platform do that, other than because we can? Oh my god. Ghost houses are the worst. That seems like a lot of money to pay for a digital version of a film. You know? I understand that's $24.99 CAD, which is Monopoly money,
So nice.
but still, I feel like that is a lot to pay for a film. For a digital copy of a film. A film you can probably jump into a world in VR chat and watch on a cinema screen for free. I'm not saying people should, by the way. I'm just saying you probably could. $24.99 to rent! Scam.
Here I go.
Bah!
Here I go.
What does the Bowser card do? It means that the minigame ends. I could have got myself another 2 lives out of that minigame. Oh, seriously, you gonna put a fucking Hammer Brother at the start of this? This game is a stress! We could have had an official Bowsette
Here I go.
in Super Mario Odyssey. By complete accident. Like, before, like, Bowsette was invented, we could have had Bowsette. A Princess Peach and Bowser hybrid was conceptualized for Mario Odyssey. We were robbed because also Rosalina with a guitar was conceptualized for Mario Odyssey. A Rosalina that plays guitar was pitched. Oh my god, this stage makes me wanna... Ugh! A mini mushroom? Really? You want me to come into the stage with a mini mushroom? You're messing with me, right? You're messing with me. Could have just thrown the red shell in there. Nah. Is that... No, mushroom's not gonna come back. It was a waste of a perfectly good mushroom. I don't remember gimmicks that were quite this painful in the Wii one. Because of how much this game is stressing me out, I think I'll stop at 3 hours. Which means we've got about another 24 minutes to go. And then I'll just come back and do a part 2.
Here I go.
Do you think we'll ever get a Mario Maker 3? I think that ship has sailed. I think there's not really the popularity for Mario Maker anymore. Mario Maker was a, like, you just had to be there, man, kind of thing, right? It made sense on the Wii U because of its touchpad and interface. It didn't make any sense on the Switch. But they were determined to milk Mario Maker on the Switch. What could be improved after Super Mario Maker 2's World Creator? All of it. All of it could be improved. Mario Maker is garbage. You can't say that! Yeah, Mario Maker will still, you know, pale in comparison to, you know, what Scrum packs are capable of doing. But I don't think Mario Maker was targeting the Scrum Pack crowd. I think Mario Maker was targeting children? Don't know what they want. Just play the Nintendo games that are given to them. They should include different game styles. They should let you switch styles between, like, areas. Oh. 2 hits. Maybe the first one counted as 2 because it was a ground pound. If I rushed, I'd have finished this today. Within the 3-hour, you know, window.
Here I go.
Not 100%, of course, but I would have finished it. Your stomach almost dropped. On my behalf. That's amazing. I've forgotten about this! The sidling against the walls? I'd forgotten about this. I swear I played this game once. All the way through. Forgot about that. It's amazing how much of this I've completely forgotten. I can't say I'm fond of the mechanic, but... Ground pound, am I on the right site? Yeah, no, you want, YouTube, you want RedTube, not YouTube Red. That's where the coin's gonna be. Gonna need a mini mushroom there.
So nice.
Yeah, I've never played through 2. New Super Mario Bros. 2. I played the first level.
Here I go.
I've beaten this. I've beaten Wii. I don't think I beat Wii U. / Deluxe. I've never played Luigi U. Oh my god. New Super Mario Bros. 2 for 6K? I'd like to think about 3.5K first, before I start thinking about other milestones. And if that video continues to do numbers for absolutely no reason, we could be looking at that milestone a lot sooner than we think. I've already had 100 since playing this game. Which is nuts. I don't get it. Like I said at the very start of the stream, I don't get it. I'm not complaining at all. I just don't get it. Was it like the perfect storm? The perfect storm! Perfect storm! Or was it, is it just my luck, like, panning out, finally? Whoa, 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 whoa. Vine time? Yeah! It's Vine time! You kidding me? They hid one up there? That is Brontosaurus bogus, my dudes. They put level gimmicks in a hat, and they're like, rising water and floating blocks. Level director's like, perfect. That is the absolute perfect mix of awful. Okay, what's the point of coming down here then? Okay. Am I wrong? Do I want to jump in this one? No. Hearing about that pipe. Now where could my pipe be? No. About the one immediately before it. I already jumped in that one. Oh boy, another mini mushroom. It's alright, Mario hated the mini mushroom in the movie too. Hey, Johnny. How's it going? World 6-2. I'm regretting all my decisions. Now, this game's alright. It's okay. Alright, it'll do in a pinch. It's acceptable. What coins do I lose? Oh, that's alright. I got both before the checkpoint. You lost time. Story of my life. Every day I lose more time. You can get an invincibility star out of a question mark block if the game is programmed to let that specific block give you a star. Oh, you were talking about that specific one. Go figure. Cheers. Oh yeah, Mario time!
Here I go.
Is Vinny making you think of giving Tears of the Kingdom a go? No. In fact, I haven't even bought it yet. Yes. Just watching people play it in general, but I guess Vinny to a certain extent, because Vinny's the person that I watch most. New Super Mario Bros. Wii on next stream. No. I've got Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. I will check it out at a time when I feel like it. You said next stream. Next stream, no. In the future, quite possibly. I'll put it in the poll, and we'll see if it wins. Oh my god, seriously? This... Shit, I hate this game so much. Mario time! Yes, it depends which hop hog you've got, and, if it comes with... Let me see if I've got my... Yeah, I'm using the hop hog 16. So for me to capture Wii with the hop hog, I would need to use one of my upscalers, the FrameMeister, or one of my cheap Chinese upscalers. Pump the Wii video feed through as composite. Wii to HDMI adapter, they're all garbage. I would have to pump the Wii footage out through composite into an upscaler, and then plug the upscaler into the hop hog. Or I could play the Wii version on Wii U. Which means I would get a Wii output. A HDMI output. Mario. There's a game I never finished. Luigi's Mansion 3. Shame that. Oh, come on. Wii HDMI adapters aren't great. I mean, they exist, and they work, but they're not great. You would get a better video feed going composite out from the Wii into... Well, the Wii has a component cable. Solutions. You could go component cable into... I mean, if I was using an older Hop Hog, that would certainly be an option, because I would have component inputs on the front. But the Hop Hog I'm using now is just HDMI ports. Always happy to answer them. I'm always interested in questions about theoretical hardware solutions. You son of... It's me, Mario! Fuck you! Titties! That was I. Yeah. I give up. Mario Party. Mario Party's definitely an option. There are Mario Party games that support online. Depending on location, N64 NetPlay can be fairly decent. But is it Super Mario Party on Switch? One of them supports online. Me do the same platforming challenges multiple times because they hate me. Yeah. I want to do a party game meetup, but here's the thing, I don't want to do Mario Party. I have a Japanese Xbox 360 game called Every Party that is basically knockoff Mario Party, released by Microsoft on the Xbox 360 exclusively in Japan. I have a Japanese Xbox 360. I have a copy of that game. I want to do a sushi bite! Playing that as a party game with like 4 people. pizza and, you know, recording the video footage and then, like, doing the voiceover as well. Being like, so, everybody... More like, everybody skip this game, or if it's good, you know, something else. Because it's going to be very difficult to cover every party otherwise. Unless I get a bunch of like-minded people in who are okay to try and, like, bash their way around Japanese Mario Party. Since your newfound fame with the Mario short, what has been your most rewarding experience? Since my newfound fame? Most... what newfound fame? Maybe I need to get a magnifying glass to find it. As for rewarding experience, I don't think I've ever had anything along the lines of a rewarding experience in my entire life. Don't you have to take a 15-hour ferry ride to get there? Oh, that's Newfoundland. Can I also get an autograph? I'll think about it. What's the P in PILF meant to be? Oh, Princess. Fair enough. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling very, 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 very lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling very, 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 very lucky. No! No! How far am I through the world? About halfway. No, I'll save the rest of New Super Mario Bros. For another time. I think 3 hours is a good place to stop, so I can get other things done today. Maybe take a look at that office briefly. Start putting some more stuff into plastic boxes. Start some organising. Something like that. Might watch a movie. I watched a movie yesterday. I watched a movie yesterday. It's not appropriate to show on a Mario stream. But I watched a movie called Tater City. When are you returning to Fortnite? I grinded 2 levels yesterday. I didn't stop playing Fortnite. I just uninstalled it from my PC because it was, you know, it got in the way of me getting productive things done. I've still got it installed on my Xbox. What film would I watch? I want to watch Megan, but the problem is the way the Blu-ray ripped on my machine. It ripped, like, separate parts, and it's confusing to know which one is the theatrical cut and which one is the edited cut when they're both the same length. Yeah. So it's a bit tricky to follow that. It'll be something I've got ripped, so maybe Terrifier. I might watch Terrifier. Generally speaking, if I'm going to watch a movie, it's going to be a horror movie. Because that's kind of my jam. But I don't know. I might watch a documentary or an Iceberg Explained or something like that instead. Get some tidying done. There's options. Some Italian giallo. I don't have any giallo at the moment. Not ripped anyway. I have any giallo. What's something? Is Amur? Amur rings a bell. I think I got that on Blu-ray. I think that's a giallo. I mean, Tater City sort of is, in the sense that it's made by Necrovision. And as far as I'm aware, they're Italian. But it's not really giallo in style. It's far too egregious. Anyway, I am gonna go. Thank you for coming. I will return to this game and beat it at some point. That will happen. We will have part 2 of the 3,000 subscriber celebration stream. But thank you very much for coming. It's still wild to me that I have reached 3K. It still doesn't feel real to me, but that's fine. Thank you very much for coming. Until next time, if we live that long. Take care. Bye-bye.